Dear woman, the story I'm about to tell is for you. And I do hope that this would inspire you to know that all your dreams are valid and that you must give yourself the permission to dream and to dream big. I want you to remain inspired despite any challenge you may face in life's journey. And I do hope that you know this. You are unique, you are beautiful, and you're just fine the way you are. I was born into the family of Mazi Levi Chiawalomoke Onkwe and my mom, his wife, Gladys Obioma Onkwe. I'm the third child in a family of 5 children. Unfortunately, we've lost 2 of my siblings, and so now I have assumed the role of the most senior of my siblings. So I have 2 younger siblings, all male, and I'm also the only daughter of my parents.
I met my wife in 1997. It was in Lagos, and the moment I set eyes on her, I knew she's someone special to me. And then, of course, that's the friends visiting a friend, mutual friend of ours in Lagos, in his office. And then from there, we came back to Enugu. She was at IMT doing her HND, and I'm located here. And so we started, and then in 2002, we got married. What really drew me to her is the charm of her intelligence, her ability to understand, relate with people, and empathy as a woman. She's very communicative, and over time, very aggressive with whatever she says about to do. There's no issue, no talk about failing in any enterprise.
Professor John, growing up with her is something extraordinary. She played both roles, a sister and a mother to me. She had a heart of gold. She's always willing and ready to share. I personally feel it is something worthy of emulation, and it's something I'm also trying to build up as a person, because she's good at making sacrifices.
My elder brother, Ozemena Hanel Onkwe, we had fun time growing up. We're almost growing at par. So oftentimes people would think that we were twins, and they would refer to us as twins, and he didn't like that. But he was so much fun to be with. He had so much commitment to me. And I must also give it to him, he would always listen. Anytime he has any issue, I would be his sounding board. We had a very tight relationship. And so you can imagine how heartbroken I was when I lost him a year, 4 months, and 24 days ago. My immediate younger brother, Ugochukwu Onkwe, he's the man of the people. He is the most outgoing of us all. Very funny, knows how to crack jokes, knows how to reduce tension. The youngest of us all, Chinemeze Onkwe, so nice, so hardworking, very, very hardworking. You need to get anything done, then he's the man to call to get it done. It's been such a joy being blessed with 3 amazing brothers. Now I have 2 brothers because I just lost one recently. And going through the loss of our brother less than a year and 6 months ago, it even made us to, come closer. It bond us all together. The grief just made us come together a whole lot, because we lost him at a point in time when we were not expecting to lose him at a very young age. And that was very traumatic for ourselves and as siblings, and also for our parents. So for my mom and dad, amazing, amazing parents that we do have. My dad is one to give anything for his children. I can remember him, making sacrifices just to ensure that we're in school, we go to the best school. He was so focused on education, and he gave me the foundation that I built on today, because if he did not, build that understanding that education is very key and very important, then I may have lost my way. I remember when I was because I did my national diploma in Akaniben Federal Polytechnic, Owana. And I remember at that point when I was having my IT, I had a lot of suitors coming in. And I started thinking, oh, should I get married? Should I not get married? Because there was a lot of family pressure. And my dad said very clearly, you cannot get married now. You have to stay focused. Education is key for a woman, that once you have the best of education, you have the world at your feet. And I never did forget that, very key.
Yes, one problem you find among professional women is the capability to blend their profession with child upbringing. And I will tell you, she's a workaholic, but she will always find time to go into the details of what you should. And that's the most important thing in a family. The man, yes, has his own duty, but most of the time, the woman is the molder.
I'm married to one of the most amazing men, Opalanze Prince Chukwemeka Onyeso, and we have 3 amazing kids, Obunye Onyeso, Chidobi Onyeso, and Adeze Onyeso. Family is really very important to me. It's one of my values, my core values as a person. All I do, it's because of my family and myself, and also for humanity. Now, it's what I do right now would be extremely impossible to do if I don't have the support of my husband and then my children. I remembered some years back when I used to have so much time than I do have now. My kids would all have different, my son would say, oh, I want to eat jollof rice. My second son, I want fried rice. My daughter would say she wants fried chips and, all that. And I will have time to do all of this. Now transiting into a time when it's difficult to have that time to do all of that and still, face work. It's been a lot of sacrifice from the children, knowing that their mother is so busy now, but they also count on the fact that she makes out time to do what she needs to do for them. Having a child with special needs, my amazing princess Adeze Onyeso, has not been a walk in the park. At the initial stage, I asked several questions. God, why me? But God never leaves you alone. He would always be there to guide you, and that's what I found in my own story. I remember when she had a fracture sometime in 2015. Even before then, it's been a series of fractures, Sometimes we're coming out of a fracture, the next day she has a fracture. So aside the pain, watching your child go through that pain, and you know that there is nothing you can do about it. I tell you, there's nothing that kills a parent more than watching your daughter or your child be in pain, and you know that you don't have a solution to that pain. For me, that was killing. I didn't see any light at the end of the tunnel because I felt, well, so all the struggle over the years, this is where it all ends. I have to spend the rest of my life nurturing a child who is going to be so dependent. Now, the mindset, I must say, is something that really helped in shifting me from that depressive, toxic situation I found myself in. And also having a very supportive husband. I remember my husband would, anytime he sees anything online or newspaper clippings of parents, children that have any special condition and how they are coping, he would cut it out and would just place it by my bedside. He wouldn't tell me anything. And I would read through and I was like, okay, there are children parents, nurturing children who had worse condition than my daughter did have. And, when you keep when you're being exposed to a lot of positive information, what it does is inspires you. And so that is what has happened. It just really helped in inspiring me. And my husband has been so supportive. For a woman, especially a career woman, it would be difficult for me to have achieved all this if I didn't have a supportive husband, because he has to make sacrifices. I remember when the kids were much younger than now, and I had to travel. He started with, okay, I could do only 2 days, 3 days out. He went into 7 days out. And when I'm out, of course, he was here holding the home front. And my mom, God bless her for me. She's been so amazing, super amazing. because she filled in the gap, and she really sacrificed a lot to just be there. Because Adaeze needed an extra hand. We couldn't leave her with just nannies. There has to be a family member that would also support and make sure that her needs, her special needs, are attended to. And my mom did provide that support. I don't like to talk about work-family balance. I would rather want to talk about finding a harmony, finding a rhythm between work and family. Because the truth is, as a career woman, sometimes you will need to take that call. You will need to make that trip, and your home front would fill the gap. Other times you just need to shut down, focus on your family, and get to do what you need to do and spend those precious, memorable times with them. But, just having that support of the children, of your husband, is so invaluable. My 2 kids are all in the university now, and we share that bond. We're so close, and that's because over the years, they've seen the commitment, they've seen the love. It's been reciprocated. They can tell me anything. I could share a lot with them. But we do know, parenting is not easy at all. It's not easy. And I just keep telling myself, Joy, you can't be out there doing a lot for so many other people where the home front is suffering. So for me, that is really very key. Making sure that the gap in the home is not such that it's so detrimental and it has an adverse effect. And that is not easy, I tell you. Sometimes I go on the guilt trip. I feel so guilty. Oh, that I have to leave at this point. I need to travel. And one of the ways I balance it is making sure that I'm always calling in. They're always calling in. Most of my colleagues know I'm my daughter Adaeze. She's the last one now. My nest is almost empty, but I have Adaeze in the house now. And I make sure that anywhere I am, we have to say good morning. We have to talk when she comes back from school. We have to talk before she goes to bed, so that gap is not really so visible. So I think it's all about finding out what works for you and your family. Is not one cap size fits all. Is something that has to be adapted, but really it has to be done with both your spouse and your children. And when you don't have that support as a career woman, it's difficult. We live in a patriarchal society, and there are there are stereotypes of women, and there are roles, there are roles that women have been essentialized into. And when you as a woman try to step out of that comfort zone to be all that you have been created to be, of course there is backlash. So you need to have a spouse who is strong, who is committed, who wouldn't listen to side talks from family, from anyone, and is just focused on supporting you and allowing you to be who you are, you've been created to be.
I can't even imagine what my life would be like without her. And it's honestly, she has been there for me, even with her very, very busy schedule. I don't know how she does it, but she always has this way of prioritizing family above her job, above her work schedule. And she does not joke with family time. I mean, it's one thing that I really appreciate. It's one thing we really love about her. And it's really nice, it's really touching. It's a value that we want to pass on as well. My mother is very kind. I mean, in my life, she has taught me a lot. I mean, looking up to her, I've learned to be patient. I've learned to be cool-tempered. In Africa, we say if you blow hot, the other one will blow cold. And how it's been in my life is when I blow hot, she blows cold. And when I blow cold, she blows hot. So, yeah, there's always this check and balance between both of us. And honestly, she makes everything about our lives just much better. She is a homekeeper. She's a very, very wonderful mother. Honestly, I thank God for giving me such a wonderful mother. And other than just being a mother, she is a wonderful friend. I mean, to me, not many people can say this about their parents, but for me, other than just being a mother, she is a friend. I can always talk to her, and she always has wonderful advice. Certain times I just like to go disturb her a bit and just drop certain topics with her to discuss, just because it's really, really comforting talking with her. And she always has this vision. I don't know, I look up to her because she's really blessed with speaking and having she has this way of talking and advising that really captures you, and it's really wonderful. I really thank God for giving us such a wonderful gift.
And my mom is a special word to me because she helps me to do my assignment. She surprises me, and she buys a lot of things for me, and that is why I love her.
My mother has always been someone inspirational that inspires people around her to work harder and do the best. Even when I see her working hard, it inspires me to do the best that I can do. She has always been someone to take care of people and extremely lovely to the people around her. She provides for them if she can, if it's within her power. She always corrects me when I'm at fault.
You know, the age in which we were, we used to be a bit shy about expressing affection, but she made it so easy to communicate love and affection. From HND, she went on to have double masters, and lately, just I think a few years back, it was 2017 or so, she went on to her PhD.
At some point after graduation, I had to work with him for a while in his company, and he would always make sure that you schedule, you plan, we proactively take actions, and all of those. So I picked up those skill sets, and I just honed those skill sets, and I'm running with them now. So family has really been so helpful, so important in making me who I am today, and just building me and giving me that confidence to fly. I can aim to fly so high because I know that I will always have a soft landing. And the love, the support I get from my immediate family, my nuclear family, and from my extended family is just so unbelievable. Very beautiful relationship with some of my workmates. You know, I have colleagues at different levels who are always there supporting. You cannot be an island, you know. Having a dream is one thing. Calling the dream into manifestation requires strong, committed relationships, requires a support system. There is so much you can do alone.
Joy Oneso is an international sister to me, someone who's touched my work, but my heart in many ways. I have learned from her, and I consider her a mentor, a leader, and a friend. I celebrate you, Joy, and the work that Joy has done. I respect it deeply, and I thank you for your generosity with your expertise and your time and your kindness and your ability to connect people, to be a bridge between many, and to come into every room respecting, listening deeply, and opening that space. I think you have impacted many lives, including mine, and you have impacted Women's International League for Peace and Freedom, WILF, in many, many ways. I think you have changed the organization, and I think you have brought a new dynamic, a new sense of authentic leadership, a new vision for the importance of complex local peace that is connected with complex global peace. I think your voice and your legacy within the Women's International League for Peace and Freedom will be long felt, like many of our foremothers and the leaders before us. Your legacy on WILF as the first international president from Africa will be long felt joy. You have impacted how the organization works, how the organization is, and how the organization will be. A better peace organization, an organization that values and lives by our values of nonviolence, of peace, of respect, of inclusivity.
My social activism is focused on expanding the space for women's participation, and this has opened me up to, building strong sisterhood across the movement.
Sisterhood with Joy took new meaning as we mentor each other up to date. Our friendship has grown, and today we have become spiritual gurus for each other, even though she's a Christian and I'm a Muslim, and there's like 20 years between the two of us age-wise. It's hard to explain how when I have challenges, Joy instinctively knows when to call me and vice versa. Thank God for social media. If not, we'll be bankrupt because of huge telephone bills.
I call her Joy Girl. That's the name I gave to her about 20 years ago.
And I have known Professor Joy for close to 30 years. And I must say that in this many years of our sisterhood, it's a jolly good ride. It's been a jolly good ride. She's someone I can rely on at any point in time. She's a very strong support system.
It's been amazing being with her, knowing her before actually working with her. It's been a process and it's been a sisterhood team.
I'm proudly a peace activist. I deeply believe in non-violence as a response to conflicts and as a response to a whole lot of issues. And I strongly do believe that women have a role to play in ensuring that the country or the society have sustainable peace and development. And that's why I've given a whole chunk of my life efforts into supporting this process and ensuring that women participate actively in peace processes at different levels. Now, for me, that is really very definitive of who I am as a person. I don't like conflict. Conflict, it is a natural phenomenon that would happen, but the way we resolve it, goes a long way into determining the outcome of a process. And so activism for me is very key. There has to be social justice and there has to be inclusiveness at all levels. When people feel that they don't have a safe space to talk, they don't have a safe space to act, then it becomes a challenge. And I focus more of my activism in ensuring that we have gender equality, that women have the opportunity to sit at the table and to speak and to participate in decision making that affects their life.
Joy's name is synonymous with development work, it's synonymous with activism. When you think about Joy, you think about women and girls' rights, women and girls' issues, what to do to improve their standard of living, how to improve their welfare.
That's zeal, not wanting a girl child to be out there and to be helpless. Fighting a just cause for every girl child out there. Not just the old, the young, the poor, but basically the girl child.
Knowing Joy for who she is, she gathered momentum and she made it happen. I have been impressed by her focus, her determination. She's so self-driven and she's really passionate about the issues of women and girls in Nigeria, Africa, and globally. And one thing that I've found really fascinating is how she's been able to navigate the spaces, both at global and national level, in order to continue to champion the causes of women. During the conversations around whether women should play an active role in conflict resolution, Joy has been instrumental to facilitating the access of women in crucial policy spaces and also the training of women as mediators.
Professor Joy Onyeso, to her, activism is important. Activism is that important that she ensures that everybody understands how to be an activist. The basic rudiments and characteristics of activism she tries to pass on very clearly. The messaging is consistently clear around women's liberation, around peace, around freedom for all. In defense of our collective human rights, the messaging is consistently clear around wherever women are not safe, then the society is not safe. Mediation processes are she holds very dear to her. One very important thing for me has been her deliberate attempt at transferring knowledge. Seeing people like her, make it very important to ensure that the next generation of activists are properly groomed, to ensure that the messaging is not lost, the essentials of sustaining the messaging is not lost, has been very, very helpful to me as a person.
So a wise man once said, that is in person of John Quincy Adams, he said, if your actions inspire others to do more, dream more, learn more, and become more, you are a leader. So working with Professor Joy, I would say has been one of the best periods of my life. Professor Joy is one who has excellent leadership skills. Like the way she coordinates with her staff and those working with her is top notch. I admire that in her a whole lot. Professor Joy is one that is very intelligent. Like I look up to her as a mentor. I be like, I really want to be like this woman. Professor Joy is someone that will push you. She will push you to the extreme. And then I am appreciative for her push, because if not for her push, I wouldn't be where I am today. I would still be at the level I was. But now I'm a better person. And then when I look back, I'm like, oh, this can only be possible with God and Professor Joy. So she has been key. She's played a key role in my life. And then, because while working with her, at some point it was frustrating for me. Like I said, it was frustrating because I was confused. I was lost. I didn't even know where to do, what to do right, what not to do right. But she kept telling me, Jane, you can do it. You just have to read more. So she kept pushing. I know I have this habit of procrastination, but with Professor Joy, no, you cannot procrastinate because there's a whole lot of work to do, a whole lot of activities to do. So there's no way, there are a lot of activities to do. You don't have time to procrastinate. So that's one key thing I've learned working with Professor Joy. So she's a great boss. She has a good personality. She's very intelligent. She's accommodating, and then she's approachable. And there are times we just gist and then we'll laugh like we don't act like she's my boss. We act like she's maybe like a relation or a friend.
17 years ago, I met this very beautiful woman, a woman with drive and passion. I see her pursue dreams. I see her drive processes. I see her birth dreams and pursue it to the latter. She adds life and color into everything that she does. Her mantra is actually too focused to give up. I've learned a lot from her. Professor Joy Adamu is a lovely woman. I see the way she puts life into all that she does. I see the love that she has for her family.
Iyom, Joy Adamu, and I came in contact over 8 years ago, and we've had an eventful professional experience, working closely with her to bring to life her dreams. By default, I'm one of the few people she shares her dreams with because of the need to visually bring the dream to life through logo creation and other identity materials. So I can safely say that I'm privileged to be part of the process of arting the dreams of Iyom, one that I do not take for granted. Professor Joy Onyeso is an endearing character, personality, because she dreams big and consciously works towards accomplishing her dreams. Her vision is very clear, and the can-do posturing makes the actualization of the dream become a reality. I'm privileged to have worked on so many projects with Professor Onyeso, both in my personal and official capacities.
I'm happy that we get to do this, especially in recognition of the massive contributions that Professor Joy Onyeso has made to Nigerian women, to Nigerian society, to celebrate women and children and girls, but most importantly, to engage with policymakers in terms of channeling a new direction for Nigeria to recognize the role that women can play. I'm really honored to share this space with her, to coordinate the work of women in mediation and dialogue in Nigeria. And the journey has really been amazing.
Joy Onyeso, popularly known now as Iyom, the Boo, Iyominizing, and the rest of it, is somebody I have closely come to know to be a person of deep spirituality. When I say deep, I mean deep spirituality. Because everything about her is about God. She honors God, she fears God, and she has this relationship with God that every step she takes, it is God ahead of her. And people who don't know her sometimes think she just does something, maybe something just occurs to her and she begins to do it. No. Everything you see her do, there has been an inner settlement. That thing started from a place of deep relationship with God. She's a woman that walks with the timetable of God, if I may put it that way. she works with the timetable of God. And that is why for every vision, for every inspiration, for everything she has to deal with, it is not just the normal. And that is why she has achieved so much success. Because for you to work and achieve so much success, God must be in it. So Iyom Joy Onyeso, recently Professor Iyom, Professor Joy Onyeso, is somebody that is deeply connected to her God. And this is what brought us together. Because I personally am somebody that loves God also. So this helped us to connect. And since then, we have been worshiping God together, serving God together, praying together. When it comes to tears, we shed tears together. And I must tell you, it has been an awesome time knowing her. And I'm glad to be part of the people in her life today, celebrating her and being in all her dreams. Like she said something, the girl who dares to dream. And I said to myself, I am the woman who dared to follow the dream.
My faith in God is also a very key source of what I do. It has helped me in doing a whole lot. It has shaped the dreams I have. It has shaped the way my dreams have come into manifestation. It has shaped a whole lot who I am today. There's a whole lot. I am also so focused on serving humanity through my philanthropic work and through my spiritual life as well. I believe that all what I do is a ministry. There's a ministry, and I don't have to be a pastor. I don't have to be a reverend to shine the light of Christ upon people. And in every space I find myself, I try to let people understand that Christ is so good and that He has given us the opportunity to be the best version of ourselves. And so today, I'm seeing my dreams come into manifestation because I dared to dream.
Part of her success I attribute to her strong faith as a Christian and her special relationship with the Almighty God.
Being disciplined, being focused in whatever I choose to do, knowing that there is an Iyom, Professor Joy, who is focused in anything that she's doing. It has shaped my career path to a large extent. First of all, I just didn't know what it meant to be able to affect society outside my 9-to-5 job. You know, I'm a civil servant because I work for the federal government. So it was more like just go to work and come back. But Iyom began to open my eyes with lots and lots of trainings on how I can take out the skill that I already have and make it something that people would benefit from. And today I am a communications coach. I consult for companies, organizations in the area of communication. And this came from the trainings she has passed us through.
And I just want to use this opportunity to tell you all, you know yourselves, I love you so much. I respect you, I honor you. I do not take your presence or your love in my life for granted. You are part of who I am today. And the journey has not been without its challenges. But you know, we mature and we grow every day. And we've gotten to just know ourselves better, deeper, and to know the values that we hold so dear. And most importantly, our friendship is really being united by a common love for Christ and a love of God. And I just want to say to us all, let's keep doing this. You know, let's keep up with the journey. Let's keep laughing, and when it's time for us to face challenges, we face the challenges together. I'm so happy that I get to share this story. You know, in the past couple of years, a lot of women have asked me, how do you do this? How do you do everything, all the things you do? I wear different caps. I'm a philanthropist, I'm an activist, I'm a mother, I'm a wife, I'm a serial entrepreneur, I'm a coach, I'm a researcher, I'm a consultant. I wear different caps, and the truth is, without the kind of relationship I have from the family front to the strong friendship of sisters, I can't do this all. And so this is me using this opportunity to say thank you and to encourage every woman out there, dare to dream. I want my story to inspire you, to motivate you, to know that your dreams are valid. As long as you can dream it, you can do it. You can call it into manifestation. It doesn't mean that you wouldn't have challenges. A lot of challenges will come in, but the mindset with which you approach the challenges is what makes the difference. Energy grows where focus goes. So if your focus is on creating manifestations of your dream, you will find a lot of positive energy going into that. I'm so honored, so privileged to be able to share this with you, The Girl Who Dared to Dream. It's just about my story that started from a girl as a seed and into this harvest I have now. I haven't even gotten to my destination yet, but I'm willing to, at this point, celebrate myself big time and to celebrate everyone who has contributed to this journey. So wherever you are, just know that your dreams are valid. Just know that you can take consistent positive actions into being the woman you've dreamed of, into being the woman you've been called to be. Find out your life purpose. Be committed to it and be committed to playing full out no matter what. Life is not a bed of roses, it's not a walk in the park, but you can do it as long as you decide that you can do it. You just need to give yourself the permission. You don't need anyone else to validate your dream. Dare to stand up from the crowd. Dare to be who you are. Just dare to be different. And you would see that at the end of that dark tunnel, there would always be light. I love you. I honor you. I celebrate you. And I will always be here, rooting for you, celebrating you, and cheering you on. I'm Professor Joy Adawonyeso.
Journey of 1,000 miles begins with a dream. If you can dream it, then you can do it. Dare to dream, dare to dream. Please go dare to dream, dare to dream. If you can, if you dare to dream, dare to dream. Please go there. This girl change her world. It doesn't matter where you're coming from. Yes. All that matters where you're going to. Yes. Your ability to